Let me tell you about a family in the San Francisco Bay Area. The Garcia family in San Ramon faced a challenge that might sound familiar. Their mom, Teresa, was living alone in the family home. She was fiercely independent, but her arthritis made it harder to manage stairs, cooking, and yard work. Her three adult children were spread out, one in San Jose, one in Walnut Creek, and one nearby in Pleasanton. They loved her dearly, but felt stretched thin. They all had careers, kids, and busy lives. The thought of Teresa falling or being isolated kept them up at night, but like many families, they dreaded the talk. No one wanted to be the bad guy suggesting she move out of her home. Here's what made their story different. Instead of waiting for a crisis, they planned early, had open conversations, and took the right steps. The result? A smooth transition to senior living that actually brought them closer together as a family. Today, I want to walk you through their journey, not because it's perfect, but because it shows what's possible when families handle senior transitions the right way. Hi, I'm Dale Corpus, a senior transition specialist and real estate expert based in the San Francisco Bay Area. This is another episode of Sandwich Generation Solutions, powered by the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast, where I share real stories, expert insights, and practical tips to help families like yours navigate caregiving and senior planning with more confidence and less stress. Today, I'm breaking down how one Bay Area family transitioned their mom smoothly and the lessons you can take away for your own family. Let's dive in. Let's start with the warning signs. For the Garcias, it started small. Teresa was skipping meals because cooking felt overwhelming. The laundry started piling up. Her neighbors mentioned she wasn't driving much anymore. Individually, these things didn't seem like emergencies, but together, they were red flags. Too many families ignore these early signs until something major, like a fall or hospitalization, forces a rush decision. The Garcias did something different. They paid attention and acted early. Now, let's talk about starting the conversation. One Sunday after brunch, the siblings sat down with their mom. Instead of pressuring her, they asked questions. Mom, how are you really feeling about the house? What's been hardest lately? What would make life easier for you? This opened the door to a real conversation. Teresa admitted the house was too much. She wanted connection and safety, but she feared losing her independence. By listening first, not lecturing, the siblings earned her trust. They looked at three paths. One, renovating the home for aging in place, grab bars, stair lifts, and home care support. Two, moving in with one of the kids, but none of their homes were well suited for long-term care. Three, senior living communities, specifically independent living with the option to add care later. They toured communities in Alameda and Contra Costa counties. Teresa lit up when she saw one in Walnut Creek with a vibrant activities calendar, a library, and lots of residents her age. Instead of making it all happen at once, they built a step-by-step plan. They set a moving timeline of 90 days to avoid rushing. They hired a senior move manager to help with downsizing. They got Teresa involved in choosing what to bring. They made the move a family event with grandkids helping pack and decorate her new apartment. This thoughtful approach helped Teresa feel in control. Let's segue into talking about the family home in San Ramon that they had to sell. The family home in San Ramon needed updates. Instead of trying to renovate everything themselves, the Garcias leaned on me as their senior transition specialist. We evaluated, should they sell as is, do light updates, or do a full remodel? Given the market, we opted for light updates, fresh paint, landscaping, and staging. The home sold quickly, giving Teresa financial security and peace of mind. So, you're probably wondering, how was life after the move? The first week was an adjustment. Teresa missed her garden and the familiarity of her old neighborhood. But soon, she started joining a morning walking group, playing cards with new friends, attending weekly mass at the community chapel. Her health improved with better meals and less stress. And her kids, they felt relief knowing she was safe and engaged, not isolated. The Garcia siblings told me the move actually strengthened their bond. They no longer argued about who's helping mom more. So just to recap, here's what made this transition smooth. 1, they recognized the warning signs early. 2, they had honest conversations, led with listening. 3, they explored multiple options before deciding. 4, they created a step-by-step transition plan. 5, they sold the family home strategically to fund the next chapter. The result, Teresa got safety and community. The kids got peace of mind, and the whole family avoided the chaos so many others go through. This has been another episode of Sandwich Generation Solutions powered by the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast. If your loved one is considering senior living and you need to figure out what to do with their home, let's talk. Schedule a free consultation and learn more about my services at www.simplifyseniortransitions.com. Have a quick question? DM me on Instagram at SoulByDale. And don't forget, you can also listen to the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all major podcast platforms. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this information. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next episode.